Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to learn the graph of quadratic function. Hi everyone. In this video you are going to learn about the graphs of quadratic function, and how to identify the vertex, the opening of the graph, the axis of symmetry, the domain, the range, and the intercepts, the x and y intercepts. So let's start the lesson. In first example, to be graphed is the function y is equals to negative x squared minus 2x plus 3. In graphing the quadratic function, we need to identify the vertex, and to find the vertex we need to use the formula for h and k. So in h we have h is equals to negative b divided by 2a, then for the formula for k we need to use the k is equals to 4 times a times c minus b squared divided by 4a. So let's start by substituting the values of a, b, and c. H is equals to negative 2 divided by 2 times negative 1, then simplify 2 divided by negative 2, so h is equals to negative 1. Let's proceed to k. K is equals to 4 times negative 1 times 3 minus negative 2 squared divided by 4 times negative 1. Then simplify, k is equals to negative 12 minus 4 divided by negative 4, then simplify negative 16 divided by negative 4, the value of k is 4. So our vertex is negative 1, 4. First example. Now that we have vertex is negative 1, 4, let us use the table of values to find the other points of the graph, by generating the value of y using the table of values. So let us write the values of vertex to the table of values, then, write the values of x in the left of which is negative 2 and negative 3, then, to the right of negative 1 we have 0, and 1. Then, let us find the values of y by substitution method. Let's start to, x is equals to negative 3, so we have y is equals to negative x squared minus 2x plus 3, so, y is equals to negative 3 squared minus negative 2 times negative 3 plus 3. Simplify, we have y is equals to negative 9 plus 6 plus 3, the value of y is 0. Then, if x is equals to negative 2, we have y is equals to negative 2 squared minus 2 times negative 2 plus 3, then simplify, y is equals to negative 4 plus 3, so y is 3. Then, if x is 0 we have y is equals to negative 0 squared minus 2 times 0 plus 3. Then simplify, y is equals to 0 minus 0 plus 3, y is 3. Then, if y is 1, we have y is equals to negative 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 3, then simplify, y is equals to negative 1 minus 2 plus 3, y is equals to 0. So, our table of values, if x is negative 3 y is 0, if x is negative 2 y is 3, x is negative 1 the y is 4, if x is 0 the y is 3, and if x is 1 the. Now that we have vertex, after we get the table of values, we are now ready to plot the points. In plotting the points we use the Cartesian plane. First point is negative 3, 0, next we have negative 2, 3, then negative 1, 4, 0, 3 and 1, 0, then connect the points to form parabola. After we in the graph we can now identify the vertex, which is negative 1, 4. The opening of the graph which is downward, and if it is downward the vertex is in the maximum point, then, the equation of the axis of symmetry, it divides the parabola into two congruent parts. And the axis of symmetry is the value of h, which is negative 1. The domain is all real numbers. Since the parabola can be extended downward, all of the x values can be the value of the parabola, and the range is y such that y is less than or equal to 4, meaning the value of y is the number that is less than or equals to 4. The intercept, x-intercept, we have negative 3 and 1 because it is where the parabola passes the x-axis, and the y-intercept is 3, it passes at the y-axis at 3. In the graph we can now identify the vertex. Next example is y is equals to the quantity of x minus 2 quantity squared minus 4. In this case, we are going to identify the value of h and k. Use it is in the form of the vertex form, which is y is equals to a tenth quantity of x minus h quantity square plus k. So the value of h is 2 and the value of k is negative 4. Next, using the vertex as 2, negative 4, write it on the table of values, then write also the value of x on the left of 2, which is 1 and 0, and on the right side of 2 we have 3 and 4. Then, using the value of x as 0 substituted to the function, we have y is equals to 0 minus 2 quantity squared minus 4. Simplify, we have y is equals to 4 minus 4, then y is 0. If x is 1, then y is equals to 1 minus 2 quantity squared minus 4. The y is equals to 1 minus 4. Y is negative 3. If x is 3, then y is equals to 3 minus 2 quantity squared minus 4. Then y is equals to 1 minus 4. Y is negative 3. If x is 4, then y is equals to 4 minus 2 quantity squared minus 4. Then y is equals to 4 minus 4. Then y is 0. So we have now the table of values. 0, 0, 1, negative 3, 2, negative 4.3, negative 3, and 4, 0. Using the vertex, now that we have the table of values, we can plot it. So we have 0, 0, 1, negative 3, 2, negative 4, 3, negative 3, 4, 0. Then connect the points to form parabola. Now that we have the table of, if we have the graph, we can easily identify the vertex, which is 2, negative 4, the opening of the parabola, which is upward, so that the vertex is in the minimum point of the graph, then the axis of symmetry, which is the value of h, and it is 2. The domain is all real numbers and range is y such that y is greater than negative 4, the x-intercepts is 0 and 4, then the y-intercepts is 0. If we have the intercepts can be identified even if there is no graph, by setting the value of x as 0 and the value of y as 0. Let us identify, for x-intercept, let us set y as 0, so y is equals to negative x squared minus 2x plus 3. Substitute y as 0, so 0 is equals to negative x squared minus 2x plus 3. Then, solve this as quadratic equation by factoring, but before that let us change the sign of x squared by multiplying it to negative 1, so we have 0 is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 3. Then factoring, think of the factors of negative 3, that if we add or subtract the answer is 2, so we have 3 and negative 1. Then using zero property, we have x minus 1 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0, so x is equals to 1 and x is equals to negative 3. Then for y-intercept we set x is equals 0, so we have y is equals to negative 0 squared minus 2 times 0 plus 3. Then y is equals 0 minus 0 plus 3, so y is 3. The intercepts. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.